Year 4, we're back again with another story starter using Pobble 365, and today is titled, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And here is the picture we're working with today. Giant pebble, tiny children. Wonder what you think of straight away when you see this image. I'll read the story starter to get us thinking. Dad's home science experiment had gone horribly wrong. He had zapped the kids in the garden with his new electrozorbtastic laser jet brain gun. Whew, that was a real mouthful. Which was supposed to make his 3 children the smartest children in the entire world. Instead, the zap had backfired, making Dad even more brainy, but the children extremely tiny. Stood in the middle of the garden path, they suddenly found themselves running as fast as they could away from a rolling pebble, which was actually tiny, but now seemed as big as a house. Can you continue the story? Oh, it's an interesting one today. So if we have a look, Dad did a science experiment. He wanted to make his kids the smartest in the whole world, but he's accidentally shrunk them. He's made himself even more brainy and his children extremely tiny. It's going to be an interesting one today. Challenge for you today. Remember, we're using our words to paint a picture. It's like they're the paint and your words on the paper are the canvas. We want to try and make it really engaging for the person who is reading it. So, challenge today, similes. So see how it says here, it seemed as big as a house. That's really painting the picture, so I can imagine that even though the pebble was tiny, it seemed as big as a house. It gives me a frame of reference for thinking about how big it seemed. So you're going to see if you can use some similes. That's where you're comparing things to something else to give the audience or the reader a really good idea of what you mean. So if say the children are little, you might want to say instead that they were tiny or as tiny as a speck of dust. It just gives you a great way to compare two things so the person reading it understands what you mean, and it makes it more engaging. And we really look forward to seeing what adventures these tiny children get up to and how they might try and figure out to get back to normal size and what happens now that Dad is even more brainy. Interesting to think about. You're going to paste your photos here. Remember, it's on paper. There's no typing again today. It's on paper. You're going to take a clear photo. That's one where you get in nice and close so we can read all the words. All right, good luck with this one today. We look forward to seeing what you submit.